to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, going up, using improper language or gestures, entering the court, or interrupting play. Players engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection.
And out here getting loose, guys going through some drills. Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, we've got Tyler Hero. Powell is out there with Wiggins. Then it's Khalil Ware. And it's Jones in at the 1 spot.
Smart pass by MP. Great to see a young player making the right decisions with the ball.
Oubre kicks to George. Offline with his 3. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And they'll be doing their best to establish superiority over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
Now here's Oubre. Norman Powell unable to get his last shot to go. So Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
And Miami has possession. Paul George unable to get his shot to go.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Pass to George. To the wing right side. Now here's Embiid. He's defended by Ware. And the dunk by Embiid.
Yeah, Embiid right at the rim. That looked easy.
The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Jones, the pass to Ware. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Powell kicks to Ware. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. To the inside. Maxey. Great D that time from Hero.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
Wiggins against George. Hero sets the pick for MP. Hero on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
They set the pick. Pass to Oubre. Maxey feeling it out a bit. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, we've seen some defensive wizards among the NBA's freshman class this season. Let's now take a look at the rookie steal leaders. PJ Edgecombe is second.
How about the anticipation and really his aggressive mind?
Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez the pass to Powell. For the 3. Miami with a new 14. Jones up top. And he really did play well against Chicago in that last game. Hero from long range. Hero can't get that one to fall. Last year marked the first All-Star appearance for Tyler Hero. Tim, he clearly is the pride in Milwaukee, one of the great high school players from that area.
Well, Kevin, he has finally put it all together and taken his game to the next level. Not just scoring, but also creating.
In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Then there's Embiid. Then it's George. And it's Barlow in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Barlow. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Down low. Count it, and the Philadelphia lead has been cut to just 9 on the basket from where?
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Embiid with the screen on MP. Maxey, no good. Heat shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Jones the best to Ware. Powell feeling it out a bit. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this lead.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Back to Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Assertive move by Embiid.
It's just so tough to knock Embiid off the block. That's his territory.
Here's MP, and he uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 5 now.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
George with no one around. Buries it from 3-point range. And the 76ers lead by 10. Pass to Hero. Now Powell shoots the 3. He can't get that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back to the action in just a minute.
They haven't been close with some of these threes. Does the rim look like it's moving to them? I mean, seriously. It looks like it's multiple rims out there.
And now that'll do it for our show.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Andre Drummond has been sensational.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Roman Powell is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's MP. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, we see he's still got some life in those legs. I see you, Paul George.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Well, the Sixers are one of the more high-variance teams in the league. With their star veterans in PG and Embiid fully healthy, they have a chance to win the East. Without, they'll need to lean heavily on their promising young players.
They're plenty talented. Thank you, Shams. Outside, Jones. Over Maxey. MP, no good. The 76ers leading by 10. George, that's a 2-pointer. Again, Philadelphia.
Really high IQ that time by Paul George, using that screen to perfection.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason, I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you, Kevin.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
And George kicks to Embiid. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Powell outside. Back to Ware. They set the pick. Here's MP. Offensive rebound Heat. Hero passes to Jones. Miami no good on that time either.
This is definitely not how they envisioned starting the second half.
And Edgecombe gets it to go. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. The 76ers making a switch here. Arlo's checked in. Heat also with a sub. Jaquez is checked in. Left side, Maxey. The 17-footer. Jaquez with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's MP. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And the dunk by Embiid.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
And Tim, this is year 2 of that 4-year, $211 million contract for Paul George.
And when he's been healthy, Kevin, he has shown himself to be one of the best swingmen in the game. But now he's in his mid-30s, and this can be the point where players often start to wear down.
Back to Maxey. The offensive rebound from outside the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Maxey's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, it's big for Tyrese Maxey's confidence when he's connecting from that deep because he is a volume shooter from the 3-point line.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut back down to 13 with the basket coming from Jones. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Barlow, guarded by Powell, and George kicks to Maxey. High post shot, and again, it's Philadelphia.
And you don't see Maxey take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but he certainly can mix that in.
MP looking around. From outside, off the mark.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Heat. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers riding a 15-point lead at the... And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right.
We will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately, Kelly Oubre's checked in for Trendon Watford. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse had to say to the team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. And it's Oubre in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Now Maxey. Paul George knocks down the 3.
Well, if you create shots for him, Paul George is going to knock them down all night long.
Maxey against Jones.
Clearly a foul.
It's the first, and that narrows the gap to 7. And both free throws good for MP.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
George fires. Three. Good.
Perfect start for Paul George. Just absolutely filling up the stat sheet and carrying the load offensively.
Here's Hero. Outside, Jones. Outside, Wiggins. There's a good screen. The response triple. Answers back.
And what a huge bucket from Wiggins. The Canadian has continued to build confidence and now wants the big shot.
Embiid inside. He's defended by Ware. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Here's Jones. Embiid with the rebound. And now here's Oubre. Fast break chance. Now Maxey. Now Embiid. No problem with the wide open J.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Trailing here by 8. The three goes down.
To see MP step up in clutch situations is so impressive. He clearly already has that gene.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Perfectly done at the stripe there. That brings their lead up to an even more comfortable level.
Now a timeout called by Miami. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
Those are the type of turnovers that kill you. Just an unforced error.
Here's Maxey. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
So the 76ers win it. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some